So this is what it's come to. Sai, the world's fate is in your hands. I won't blame you, whichever decision you make. You're only trying to do the right thing and take responsibility, after all. Geist was a bit too forceful, but I understand what he was saying. You can't deny that the world relies upon survival of the fittest. It happens every day on Regaia. Even in such a seemingly peaceful world, there are always some getting sifted out. But we come to terms with it because it's a law of nature. It's not something that we're supposed to enforce for ourselves. Sigh. Sigh. It is as I said before. Resist what is correct. Make the decision for yourself. That is the only way to make a breakthrough in the situation. Sai, first of all, thank you for your efforts. We couldn't have gotten Arya back without you. It would have been nice had that been the grand finale, but I suppose real life is not that straightforward. Whatever happens, I intend to support you in your decision, because I know painfully well how hard it is to answer a question that has no right answers. Sai, you look distressed. Please don't push yourself too hard. This is the conclusion of all your actions until now. Do whatever you want. If anyone has a problem with your decision, I'll suck it to them. What do you think you'll do, Sai? I can't figure out what the right thing to do would be. Just can't imagine sacrificing so many lives in order to survive. And finally, Sai, so sorry it had to come to this. I mean, no, it's no use apologizing. All I can do now is leave it up to you. Not many people get to represent humanity, you know. You go in there with pride. Do you see it? You humans seem to find this globe beautiful. To us, it is just another astronomical body, nothing more than an ark for humanity to live on. Now then, it is time for you to make the decision. Which species of human should live within Heaven's shell and advance their kind into the future? I will remind you that there are two options. Your first option is the Canes. They are a lost race who rose and fell alongside the planet Earth during the Common Era. Since the Regaia program was their creation, you Abels are their children in a sense. Your other option is the Abels. That is your kind. They are a race that evolved from Regaia and are almost biologically identical to the Canes. You must already know enough about them. I will make it clear one last time. You can only choose one. Should the Canes survive, or the Abels? Make your choice on this console. What are you doing? Stop wasting time and decide. Well, after all that, if I have to choose one, if I choose the Canes, then there was no use fighting Arya. So I might as well choose Abel's, because the old Earthlings already had their chance, and it's time for the new generation. Selection received from Administrator Psi. Now executing Protocol Harvestella. All Kane life on Lost Gaia will be eradicated. And there you go. Game just ends. The reason I did this was it's obvious, despite all their talking about how idealistic and foolish it is to try to save both, and in real life you can't save everything with no downsides. There's always going to be someone get hurt. It's clear choosing one or the other is not ever going to be the answer. It pretty much explains to you that you have to choose one or the other, and then it just ends. No explanation, no peek into seeing how the life goes, it just ends abruptly. So I'm not even going to choose the other one, because it'll be the exact same as last time. Final instance of Kane life extinguished. Re-Gaia project complete. Commencing plan D Gamma. Sets must optimize database for samples of Kane history. And the spiral continues to turn, all the while wearing out its shine, though they held that glimmer for quite some time. Is this truly the only possible solution? Well, sigh. Oh, it even calls it a bad end. That's funny. And with that, and the obvious foreshadowing, the obvious credit sequence, and Dianthus, sigh. It is as I said before. Resist what is correct. Make the decision for yourself. That is the only way to make a breakthrough in the situation. There's very obviously another option we can make that is hopelessly idealistic and naive. But at least we have the option to decide for ourselves whether or not that is correct. So which breed of humans, which species of humans shall we save? I will simply choose neither. Wait right there. Are you trying to announce the decision? Yes. Do not be absurd. Now come back here and make a decision. This decision is absurd. Excuse me? The survival of humanity rests upon this decision, Sai. Why do you refuse to understand that? You humans must ensure your continuation by making this precious sacrifice. Is it worth surviving at such a cost? Sai, enough of your useless arguments. Quietus is growing ever nearer to engulfing the whole planet as we speak. We have no time to waste. Sai, do the right thing. Now choose. Choose! Sacrifice the humans of Gaia? Do you agree to eradicate the people of Gaia? No. Sai, you must understand the situation by now. Your efforts to resist it are futile. There is no other way. If you can think of one, then please share it. We should rid Gaia of quietus. Why won't you understand that humanity has no future as long as you keep chasing that dream? I didn't think you were this unreasonable. All Reset want is to save you. Why don't you understand that? You humans made the decision to hand over this level of power to us after long consideration and reflection over your own actions. After failing repeatedly to avoid conflict amongst yourselves, you felt you were not fit to be in charge of your own continuation. You felt that only a higher intelligence could manage your enigmatic race, which would rather harm one another than try to see eye to eye. That is how humanity willingly handed over their decisions to us. And we have worked alongside you as your neighbors, doing our very best for you. But never mind. I suppose that is still not enough for you to approve of a massacre. If that is how you feel. Uh-oh. Emergency! Emergency! The Gestalt sphere has been invaded. This may corrupt the collective consciousness. All set, please switch to standalone mode. An invader? In our collective? Sai, what have you done? What is going on, Dianthus? Wasn't it your doing? Then why has the proto-descent sequence been reactivated? What? It's true, guys. The proto-seaslight descent operation has been reinstated. But who would have? Nivalis is now identifying the source of the orders. Dianthus, can you hear me? Nivalis, yes, I hear you. You're just in time. Have you identified the source of the orders? Yes, but the orders are coming from within the proto-seaslight. It's activating the sequence itself. What? Have you got that white, Nivalis? Are you saying the seaslight has a will of its own? The seaslight has a will of its own? Everyone, calm down. We should be able to avert the crisis by shutting down the proto. Right, Nivalis? I'm afraid not. That doesn't seem to be working. The proto is headed for the Castle of Illusion. It is dropping on our exact location. But that's not the trajectory that I plotted for it. It appears that the seaslight has overwritten it of its own accord. Listen up, all of you. Here are the results of our simulation. If the proto-seaslight continues its trajectory and lands on the Castle of Illusion, then the neighboring towns, Lethe and Shatola, will be reduced to ruins. Nemia and Argene will not go unharmed either. On the other hand, if the Genesis core gets destroyed, then the seaslight may be forced to shut down. If that happens, then the conditions on land... Oh no. What if we took control? Oh yeah? Sorry guys. Arya? Don't tell me. She is going inside the proto? That seems to be the case. She is attempting to manually divert the proto's trajectory from the inside. But the proto will fall at any moment. If Arya does not get out of there in time, she will go down with it. Hey, wait! Not you too, Sai! Please, open! Yes, it's open. Oh yeah. Huh? Sai, what the hell are you doing here? Countdown complete. Commencing proto-siege-like descent. Shoot! Ow, ouch. Seriously, what the hell were you thinking following me in here? You should just left me to deal with it. I didn't want to get left behind. I didn't want you to get left behind. Aren't you taking the situation a bit too lightly? Never mind. You're here now. Let's not waste time. The internal data is in the control center this way. Hurry, we don't have much time until we make impact. Go. So this is the control center. And this is the trajectory we're on? I see. I should still be able to change it. I knew you'd work something out, Arya. It will be a race against time, but there's still some hope. I need your help, Sai. If we can ignite the emergency boosters and change the Proto's trajectory, we'll make a forced landing in the North Sea. If we can manage that, then at least Lethe and the other villages should be okay for now. Got it. Let's start right away. I wish we could. Unfortunately, it looks like the Proto is incomplete, and we can't control the boosters from here. What do we do now, then? I'll work something out, of course. I expected something like this to happen. If we can't control them from here, then our only other option is to ignite them ourselves. Okay, Sai, there are 2 emergency boosters. You have to set them both off at the same time to change our trajectory. I'll do one and you do the other. Yours is through that door. Just keep going along the path and you'll see the booster. Mine is through this door. Let's give this our all. Okay, but I'll be really upset if this is just the path to the emergency evacuation ships. Hi, can you hear me? Reply to me if you can. I hear you. Okay, we have to set it up first. It's nothing too complicated, so you should have no problem keeping up. First, touch the console that's in there. Then all you have to do is follow the on-screen instructions and press the corresponding buttons. Okay, I'm all good to go on my side. Now, Sai, listen carefully. Once we set off the boosters, we won't have much time until impact. So as soon as it's done, run straight into the escape pod, okay? What about you, Arya? I will meet up with you later. Just make sure you hurry up, okay? Alright, I'll leave the timing to you. Send me a cue when you're ready. And boost! There we go. Forecasting trajectory. We did it! We changed the trajectory. Now one side, get into the escape pod. 11111. Sai, can you hear me? That's the escape pod right in front of you. Please get in there quick. Jordan hatch closed. Commencing ejection sequence. Come on, Aria. Get in here quickly. I'm sorry, Sai. I'm afraid I can't come. What do you mean you can't come? I'm sorry, but there's more to it than just aborting the trajectory. Someone has to stay in here and dismantle some of the proto-parts afterwards. I'm the only one who can do that. And anyway, this was all my fault in the first place. I need to take responsibility for that. Sai, you go on and live. Live and end the planetary nightmare. This is goodbye now. Thank you for everything. You're a wonderful person. Ejecting escape pod. You hear me? This is the response. Please respond, escape pod. Do you hear me? Please respond. There's still someone inside the proto. That's Sai's voice. It's me, Dianthus. I don't know what exactly happened, but I understand you have escaped. I am coming to collect the pod. Arya stayed behind to disintegrate the pod, did she? Is she planning to sacrifice herself? We have to save her. I thought you would say as much. Fine, this is where you step in. Me? What is it? I'll do whatever I can to help. I will leave you in charge for steering for a while. You will be fine. All you have to do is direct the ship, and the machine will do the rest. Alright, I'll give it a shot. Sai, you're coming with me to the deck. She did it. The proto-seasite is starting to break apart. Fine. Get closer to the proto-seasite and match its relative velocity. Now Sai, fire the flare. This is what you wanted, isn't it, Arya? All of my actions led me to this point, and this is how it all ends. The rest is up to them. Huh? Is that a signal flare? Where did that airship come from? Wait, is that Sai? There are more fragments than I anticipated. I don't know if my energy field will be able to withstand this. This is crazy, there's too much debris. Dianthus, the ship isn't holding up. Yeah! What are you doing? The whole airship will explode if you don't get away now. The proto won't wait for you, no matter what you left in here. Don't tell me. It's me you're looking for. Unbelievable. How could someone be so selfless? The pod is reaching its limit too. I have no other choice but to go for it. Jump out of the ship! Side, I'm... Over here! It felt like you just heard Arya's voice. Fine, over there. Got it, leave it to me. Die. You need to stay alive to fight with us. I've never met anyone quite like you. The Proto-Sea's life has landed. It appears to have caused only minimal damage to all areas. Well done, Sai, and Arya. You saved the planet. Hein, please withdraw from this airspace. Alright. Oh. Hey, I thought we couldn't do this until after the next section. Cool, I can actually upgrade the Assault Savant. Still think it should have ended right after Phantasmagoria, but break time conversation will happen from now on. How long has it been on pause? Oh. Phew. I think we may be out of danger for now. So now what? With the subjugation of Geist's Paradise project complete, there's only one thing left for us to do. Purge Quietus from the planet. Could be fun. But how are we supposed to do that? You're right. We don't have any clues on how to go about it, do we? That's true. We followed Geist's rails to the outer reaches of the planet until now. Guess that means the rest is up to us. Although I do wonder if we're really out of ideas. We might have missed something. I'd say we have some time to think. Agreed. But I can see you are fatigued. Let us part ways here for today. Alright. Alright, here we go. Got almost nothing for the makers, but... Philosopher's Orb. No, that was an upgrade. Kits aren't bad. So... got a ton for copper, and a few seeds. Nice. That how much I would have gotten for buying them? Straight up. Hi, are you awake? Good morning. Morning. I just received a communique from Nivalis. We may be able to find a hint that'll help us bring quietus to an end. What'd they find? Let us go and see for ourselves. I have yet to confirm it myself. Come to the Cast of Illusion once you are ready. Alright. Alright. I'll catch up with you guys in the next episode.